So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chef Junie's TV. Today we have another episode of In the Kitchen where I bring you simple and easy recipes for you to try it in the comfort of your own home. On today's episode of In the Kitchen, we're going to be doing a fried turkey. But we're not just doing a regular fried turkey. We're going to do a lemon pepper fried turkey. I know the holidays is coming up and everybody want to do fried turkeys and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys a safe way to do it with the electric fryer, Butterball electric fryer. And I know you want to impress your family, and what better way to impress them with a lemon pepper turkey. But we're going to get into this video, all right? The first thing we want to do, we want to do a brine. We're not going to do a wet brine on this turkey. We're going to do a dry brine, all right? A dry brine is less messy. And with these turkeys that come from like the grocery store and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, they're already in a brine solution when they're in that bag. You know that water that you spill off, or that liquid that you spill off when you open up the bag, that's already a brine, like a sodium brine. So that's kind of already brining the turkey. Right here, what a dry brine is going to do is going to dry out that skin. It's going to get it nice and crispy when you fry it, and it's going to infuse a lot of flavors into the bird, all right? So we're going to be using salt. Don't get scared on the salt amount. The salt is for the brining process, all right? So we're going to brine this turkey. We're going to throw it in the fridge overnight, and then we're going to come back here tomorrow and fry it, all right? So let's do this brine now, and we get the rest later, all right? So for the brine, you want to start with salt, right? The salt I like to use is the kosher salt. I believe it's called the Diamond Crystal Kosher Salt. I'll leave a picture right here somewhere for you guys to see. But you want to use 2 tablespoons of salt, right? And these crystals are a lot smaller. These crystals are a lot bigger, a lot bigger, so it's less salty, it's less sodium than the table salt that you would use. So if you use the table salt, you don't want to use 2 tablespoons, maybe 1 tablespoon. But I suggest this salt. This is the only salt that I use, especially when I'm cooking like regular stuff. So you want 2 tablespoons of that. Then we're going to go with 3 tablespoons of the lemon pepper. Any type of lemon pepper would do. Use your favorite brand. Go to the grocery store. Whatever type of lemon pepper they got there. Pretty much works the same. It's all the same. Then we want to add some black pepper. About 1 tablespoon of black pepper. I usually like to use the fresh cracked black pepper, but I ran out, so this is what we got to use. And the brine is pretty much just salt and pepper and maybe some Italian herbs, all right? I like to use Italian herbs because it's perfect for poultry. It has all the herbs you want in there. It has oregano, it has thyme, rosemary, sage. So I like to throw in 1 tablespoon of this. And that is pretty much your brine right there, your dry brine right there. The salt and pepper and herbs is pretty much your brine right there. But we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to add some onion powder. 1 tablespoon of that. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And that is finished. All right. So that's your brine right, that's your dry brine right there. We're just gonna get on some gloves and we're gonna go ahead and mix this up, and we're gonna season this bird up, all right? Now my bird is kind of handicapped. It's missing the tip of the wing, but we're gonna let that slide. All right, you can leave this plastic part on there. It won't affect it, it won't melt or anything like that when you're frying it or baking it, so you can actually leave that on there. I like to leave that on there because it holds the bird in a nice uniform shape. All right, so we're just gonna mix this up. This already smells good. Now we're just going to season this bird up completely. Inside, outside, underneath the skin, everywhere. We're just going to get this bird a nice seasoning, all right? So you want to season inside the cavity first. Get that nice and good in there. That's where a lot of your flavor is going to come from, inside this cavity right here, right? Then I like to start from the back, right? We're going to season this bird up. All right, we're going to get underneath the arms or the wings. Everywhere on this bird we're going to get. Let's get underneath this arm. All right, we're going to flip the bird back over. As y'all can see right here, I'm missing a tip right there. Y'all can see that, right? Now we're just going to get the top of this bird. Remember, we're going to get every nook and cranny, every crevice, everywhere. And you also want to make sure you get underneath the skin. And that's pretty much the dry brine right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the fridge overnight and we're going to leave it uncovered. What that air in the fridge is going to do is going to dry out this turkey skin to make it nice and crispy when it goes in that fryer. What the salt is going to do is going to dry out the moisture from the bird and then pull it back in. So it's going to pull in all this flavor and stuff. I mean, it's not going to physically pull in, but it's going to pull in the molecules for the salt and all the flavors into the bird. So you're going to taste this seasoning all throughout the bird. So we're going to throw this in the fridge overnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace. Okay, we're back. It's the next day. I know it might not feel like for y'all, but it is actually the next day. I know I'm in the same clothes. I just put it on for this video. As you can see, the bird dried out nicely. It pulled in a lot of that flavor into the bird. The skin is nice and dry, so when you put it in the fryer, it's going to crisp up nice and good. But let's talk about the fryer a little bit. Actually, what I did was I actually took this out for about an hour. I let it sit at room temperature. This is going to take about 30-45 minutes to heat up anyways. So take this out and let it sit at room temperature for a good hour, hour and a half. What you want to do is you want to bring this turkey up to room temperature. You don't want to put cold turkey into the fryer because all that's going to do is drop your heat from your oil drastically. All right, and it's not going to be able to get that oil hot enough to get this crispy. So you don't want to put a bird straight out, or you don't want to put a piece of meat straight out the fridge into any type of pot, pan, oil, whatever, because think about it. This in the fridge is what, 35 degrees, somewhere around there. You put a 35-degree turkey into a 350-degree oil, it's going to drop that temperature quick, and it's going to get hard. It's going to be hard for it to get back up to temperature to get it nice and crispy. But anyways, let's talk about the fryer a little bit, all right? This is a Butterball XL fryer, electric fryer, fully electric fryer. You plug it in. This is your temperature control zone right here. It goes all the way from 0 to 375 degrees. I throw it on 375 degrees because, like I said, once you put this turkey into that oil, the heat is going to drop and it's going to just slowly work its way back up. It comes with this pretty cool fry basket. It comes with a latch that you can just hook up right onto the side where it's not actually in the oil, which is great. Inside the container that holds the oil, it has a minimum oil line and a maximum oil line. Once you don't put more oil in past that maximum oil line, you should be good and don't have to worry about overflow when you put a 20-pound turkey in there. This fryer can hold up to a 20-pound turkey. We got a 10-pound today, so you could double the size and put it in there and be good to go. And besides that, like I said, it's fully electric. You don't have to worry about burning your house down with this. You could use it indoors, and it costs about the same, especially if you gotta buy a propane tank if you buy one of those propane turkey fryers. So I would highly suggest you buy one of these fryers if you're gonna fry a turkey, all right? Anyway, let's get to this bird. Give me some gloves on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually leave this plastic piece right here. We're going to leave that on the bird because it holds the bird in a well uniform shape. And you don't have to worry about this melting or anything like that. It's made to withstand high heat. So you can use that in the oven or on a fryer or whatever. All right, so we're going to put the bird in. The feet goes down towards the narrow side like that. And like I said, as you can see, this basket is perfect. Basket is perfect to hold the bird just like that. Y'all can see that. So the feet goes down that way. The wings and stuff is up that way. Like I said, we're missing a wing on that side. But we're going to go ahead and throw this oil. We're going to throw this bird into the oil now, all right? All right, just like with the regular fry, you want to go nice and slow. You don't want to just drop it in there. It's going to be kind of hot, so take your time. Lower it down slowly. There's going to be a lot of splashing. But once this goes all the way down, you can go ahead and close that lid and won't have to worry about the oil splashing no more, all right? So nice and slowly, gonna get that turkey in there. Just gonna close that like that. And when you're frying a turkey, it's about 3 minutes per pound. This is a 10-pound turkey, so it's about 30 minutes. But we're gonna check it before that. We want this turkey to come out around 150, 155 degrees because that carryover heat is going to take it to the 165 we want. It's going to keep it nice and moist that way. We don't want to overcook it, all right? So we're going to come back in about 20 minutes and check on the temperature of this bird and then go from there, all right? So I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, so I checked the turkey after about 20 minutes and it was only at like 130 degrees internal temperature. So I left it in there for another 10 minutes and we're going to check it now. It should be ready to come out. It's been about 30 minutes in there. So we're going to check it now, all right? Let's go ahead and pull the bird out. Pull the bird out. Just like that. Now we're going to check this breast. And we're reading, actually we're reading 160, so it's perfect. So it's perfect, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this turkey rest for about 30 minutes. We want that turkey to rest so all the juices will go back in there and we don't want it to dry out on us. So we're gonna let this turkey rest for about 30 minutes and I'm gonna show you guys how to carve into this turkey to make it look more professional at your next Thanksgiving dinner, all right? So we'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, now that we gave this bird or this turkey enough time to rest, we're gonna carve into this turkey and I'm gonna show you guys a really good way to carve your turkey to look more professional, all right? Or you can leave it on a table like this. This looks good like this. You can leave it on the table and just carve it the old-fashioned way, or you could do it this way. So I'm gonna show you guys how to carve this turkey, all right? So now that, let me put on some gloves. I know I'll be breathing heavy. I'm kind of fat, so I've been trying to be more aware of my breathing. All right, so we're gonna take this out. Like I said, this wasn't gonna melt, so. All right, take that, put that to the side. And now the first thing you wanna do is, you wanna go ahead and, I know y'all see that. See how good that look? So what you wanna do is you wanna cut off the legs and the thighs, all right? So what you want to do is you want to get in close to the thigh so you can leave enough skin onto the turkey, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and go ahead and pop that out. Pop that bone out like that. All right, then we got a leg and the thigh right there. Put that to the side for now. You know I gotta taste it. Tastes amazing. There we go. Do the same thing to this side. Go ahead and get out that. Want to pop that bone. Just like that. And then it's pretty simple from there. You just want to go ahead and cut down. Then you got your other leg and thigh out like that. Right? It's pretty darn good. All right, now, so for this turkey breast, there's a breastplate right here in the middle, right? You want to go straight down on the breastplate, stay close to the bone, all right? There you go. Stay as close to the bone as possible. And just carve it. Carve it straight down. And there you have it. That's that turkey breast right there. Look at all this beautiful meat in there. Look how juicy that meat is. Look. Look how juicy that meat is. Can't go wrong with frying turkey. Anyway, let me finish carving. So you want to do the same thing on this side. Find that breastplate. And just carve it. Use the breastplate as a guide. And just carve it down. Just like so. All right, there go another breast right there with your wing. So we're gonna actually go ahead and cut off the wings. Save that for later. And this still got a lot of meat on. You can scrape off this meat right here. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna scrape off the meat right there. You don't want none of this go to waste. We'll scrape off all this good meat. We don't want to let none of this go to waste. This other part of your wing right there. I'll show you guys how to carve this up real good. With all this meat and all that skin. Don't want to waste none of this meat. All right, y'all get the point, right? So we're going to take off as much meat as possible off of this bone, off of this carcass. We'll put this to the side. We're going to go ahead and cut this down to size. Or actually, not cut it down to size, but separate the thigh from the turkey leg. Put that to the side. So for this turkey leg, we're actually going to take it off of the bone. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and just chop up this. I'll have to taste that too. Yeah. Put the breast to the side for now. I don't know about your family, but my family, they actually fight over the the turkey wings. Who's gonna get the wings? So Just separate all this meat from this bone. You know, you can leave this whole. This is just how I do it for my family. Right, and then we're also gonna chop this up. Remember, you know, people don't like fat either, so if you got any fat on there, just remove the fat too. All right, we're gonna put that to the side like that. Now for this chicken, turkey breast, I keep saying chicken. Go ahead and separate that wing like that. And then we're not gonna chop up the turkey breast. We're gonna just cut it in slices. Nice slices. You go as thick as you want, as thin as you want. Where do I have the breast at? Now we can plate it. And we got some fresh parsley for garnish. Now to plate this turkey, what I like to do is I like to just take one of the drumsticks like that, another drumstick like that, all right, put one of the wings like that, put the other wing, I actually didn't cut this one in half, but you know, put the other wing on this side like that. Right, and then let's put it like that. Then I like to take one of the turkey breasts and put it off to the side like that. The other turkey breast, put it off to the side like that. Just like that. And I like to take all this meat right here and just pile it in the middle. It's already chopped up, already ready to go. So people got what they want. They get the leg, the wing, the thigh meat in the middle, or the white meat chicken breast right there. And of course, we gotta add our little garnish. We gotta add some green around the place. All right, and there you have it, everybody. Chef Junie's Holidays Fried Turkey. All right, this is a lemon pepper turkey. You could take this and add any recipe to it you want. You could do jerk turkey, you could do Cajun turkey, you could do any type of turkey you could think of. The same premise, you just fry it and season it how you like to. Yeah. But if you guys like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you stayed around to the end right here, that means you did like it, so make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below and let me know whatever type of recipes you want to see me do. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video, all right? Anyways, happy holidays. Eat safe. Peace.